Welcome back for another week in review. This is 2023 week 19, and this week, like week 18, was another light week. A lot of that was because this weekend was Mother's Day, and on Saturday I spent that with my mom. On Sunday we were with Sally, my wife's parents, and I was with Sally doing things that she wanted to do around the house and less of my productivity house projects, getting those done. However, throughout the week, I did get a couple things done. One of them was I finally finished a house project that I've been working on for feels like forever. It's something that I've definitely had in the works for almost 6 months now. That's getting network routed. I talked about this before, but previously I had just had from our NAS to my desk, but now I have from the server closet, I guess I'm calling it, which is just an Ethernet switch in there, over to the modem. And then also I have the NAS over to my wife's desk, which is about as far across the house as I could go. So I have those two things done, they're tested, and both of our computers are set up so we can have direct access to the NAS over an Ethernet cable that plugs into the back of it, which is awesome. So now we can edit directly off of that. And so I'm gonna try that with this video. It's maybe the first video I'm gonna try actually editing off of directly the NAS and seeing how it goes. The other thing that happened this week was I was planning out and getting things set up for a bunch of projects that will start in action later in the year. So I had some contractors come out. One of those being a spray foam contractor for our garage renovation, and I have a barn back there looking at prices for that. And they were expensive like I'd expect, but at least I have a baseline of planning out budgets and stuff for what projects we can do and when we can do them. And then the other contractor that had come out was a pest control contractor looking to see what we could do to mitigate some termite damage that is in the back barn. Luckily, no spots around the house are damaged, just the termite board. There's one or two boards in the back barn that are eaten up. And so before I replace those, I'm gonna see what we need to do to prevent them from getting damaged up before I seal them up with insulation and cover them with some sort of material for a wall surface. So I had them come out, and I have a couple other contractors coming out in the next couple weeks to get some competing quotes to make sure I'm getting the best price. And then really the last thing I worked on was our dining room project. I had put up the trim maybe 2 weeks ago, and I bought a wood filler, and there's some big gaps that I've been hoping it will cover, and I want to make sure it works before I do it all, so that way I don't have to take it down and then put it back up and figure out another solution. So I put up in one little spot that doesn't really matter to see if it was going to work and how big of a gap it could cover. Luckily, it looks like it's going to work. So that is a good to go plan. And so actually today, I know we're into week 20 at this point, but today I'm going to start actually going around and filling more than just that one spot, so we can get moving and get our last inside project for a while done, so we can move outside and have some more interesting things to talk about, because I've done a lot more research for the outside projects than I did for the inside projects. So I hope to bring better content on what I'm working on there. But that's week 19 in review. See you next week.